You know what time it is. It's the Crypto Crew. What's happening, family? It's Justin from the Crypto Crew. Hope you guys had a great day. A lot of things happening with BBIG and Cryptyde. We're going to take a quick dive into that. But always remember, this is not financial advice. Always go ahead and do your own research. And don't forget to like, subscribe with all the notifications on. So taking a quick look at the charts. I'm telling you what, BBIG fell off a cliff this morning. Once basically the Cryptyde shares were released, the money was distributed. These BBIG shares just dropped dramatically. I thought there might have been a little drop basically because some of the money from BBIG will be going into crypto, giving those Cryptyde, giving those shares out. But it was pretty dramatic. But it's all good. We know long term BBIG is going to make its way back up. This is a good buying price. Go ahead and DCA down. But just taking a quick look at Tyde, same thing happened. As soon as the market opened, you know, we've been tracking Tyde the past few weeks on the NASDAQ. It was at $25 at one point, basically right before the last release date was changed. But it's worked its way down. And you know, last night we were at about $6, and then once it opened, we were at about close to let's see here, close to about 310 right at. Then we went ahead and dropped all the way down. We did hit, you know, 193, a little bit lower, and we've been floating around. Not a lot going on, but we're going to keep an eye on Tyde and BBIG. We know long term these are both super bangers. And we know we're going to keep loading up, keep DCAing down, and we know long term we're going to make the most money off of these. So when I get off work today, you know I like to do my research for you guys. I did come across that BBIG did file an 8K form with an SEC. So basically what this is basically a notification to the stockholders that something big is happening. Something's going to happen. It could be good for the company. It could be bad for the company. But let's just take a quick look. It looks like on June 29th, Venco Ventures and ZVV, a joint venture and of the company and Zash Global Media, entered into a secured promissory note in the original promissory amount of basically $57 million. Which original principal amount has previously been loaned by the company to ZVV to support Lemotive Private Limited and other ZVV businesses, ventures, and projects. Pursuant to the note, ZVV can borrow up to an aggregate principal amount of $70 million and will use the proceeds from loans drawn under the note to support the business of Lemotive and other ZVV business ventures. Also, down at the bottom, they did mention, and on the website, they did put this out, that basically the stockholders meeting that was set for July 1st has now been changed to July 26th. The reasoning is basically they want to give the stockholders more time to think about the vote that's going to be happening. So I did some digging, and I was just trying to figure out which vote they're talking about. I don't know if it's for the loan that they're trying to get, or if it's really, I've been seeing a lot of things about basically Venco Ventures closing the deal with Lemotive, which is going to be a huge deal. So let's just take a quick look at that. So on the NASDAQ, I did find this article basically titled, Venco Ventures has closed its deal with Lemotive, but the details in there. So basically, Venco Ventures, BBIG announced on July 23rd. We're a little bit late, but we're keeping you informed. It had closed the merger with a TikTok-like company called Lemotive. It subsequently raised $100 million in cash. Since BBIG stock has a market cap of $134.91 million, according to Yahoo Finance, the cash represents 74.1% of the market value. That could leave the stock significantly undervalued, but there just isn't enough financial clarity to properly value the BBIG stock. So basically, it looks like they got 30 million shares, which convert to about $4 a share. So if this does run up higher than $4, BBIG will take the profits as winnings. But it gets a little weird here. So it talks about Lemotive really having a market cap value supposedly of about $5 billion. It just said that BBIG's market value is 134 million. So if BBIG does, it looks like this is happening. Once BBIG actually finalizes this deal, I don't know, once again, if the vote has something to do with this, it possibly could. But this is really going to boost the stock of BBIG and shoot it up. I mean, realistically, just think about it: 134 million, adding a $5 billion company to the numbers. It's really going to drive it up a lot. So this is really something we're going to keep an eye on. And I want you guys to just keep one thing in mind. I've been seeing a lot of things on the news about TikTok and how Apple and Google may be possibly getting TikTok off of the stores. So TikTok may not be around for too long. And I'm hoping maybe Lemotive can try to take its place. So super, super big banger. Long term, we know we're holding, we're stocking up, we're DCAing down as much as we can, because we know that's the best way to really increase our gains and really take the most profit. I hope you all have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Boys and girls, you know where we're going? To the moon.
Are we there yet?